guys. A bit late here, but better late than never. Only a couple minutes. So, what I did was I recorded one video of 30 minutes length that I am going to post later to YouTube. And then I was going to do 30-minute videos, and I'm like, well, that's going to be too much work. So I'll probably just stream it on YouTube. And then I don't know what I'll do yet for TikTok, but we'll figure that out. So let me just take a look here, make sure everything's going good. And then I don't know what I'll do yet for TikTok. Figure that out. But anyway, so on the 30-minute video, all I did was some shopping, and then I got to the group Constellation, and now they're wanting me to put the artifact with the other artifacts. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So what I've been seeing is you want to do part of the main story before you start doing all of the side quests and stuff. So that's what we're working on right now.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set. Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems. Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick? You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Yeah. One small step for joining Constellation. Alright, so they want us to talk to everybody. So before we continue, we're gonna go over here to skills. You receive 1 skill point for every time you level up. I believe I got 2 levels now. We'll see. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend skill point to rank up that skill. The top row represents basic skills. The rows below are locked until you have spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. Alright, so the first one that I want is it under tech? While standardized digital locking mechanism is renowned for its security, any code can be broken with the proper training. I think this is it. Unlock. You can attempt to hack advanced locks, and 2 auto attempts can be banked. Alright, so that's what we want. We want that one. So we can do advanced locks, basically. And then... Okay, so we got that unlocked. And then... I think... Because you can't do double jump without having your... So we definitely want to get that one eventually. Well, we're definitely going to need weightlifting. So these, I guess, have the... Yeah, they have the first one. So we could pickpocket people. So I guess I maybe chose the wrong thing. But that's okay. We do want persuasion as well, but... Boost pack training. You can now utilize boost packs. So see that right here. So that way we can double jump. Alright. And that's our 2 that we had. Alright. Hey. We're supposed to talk to her, but
As much as I love uncovering
talk
new
to these
questions,
guys
I
real
wouldn't
quick
mind
just
if
to
you
see.
answered.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
You don't even know me.
Yes, you're right. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Glad to
By
be
the
here.
way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Awesome. Thank you. What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund.
Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Do you think the vision I had means
Up until
anything?
very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
This isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
All right.
Until next time.
Noel.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
I wasn't born yesterday, you know. I bet
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay?
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
That must be Sebastian Banks right there, I guess. If I had to guess. Well, look at this bar.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Oh.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Well, hey, hang on. How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
So there's a reasonable explanation.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff. Got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
I got some organic resources for you.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
Oh, wow. This is all stuff for crafting, so I don't know if I want to do that, actually. So we'll wait.
Stay safe, okay?
Alright, thank you. Alright, so we'll take a look at our room here, and then I want to kind of look at the achievements, trophies, whatever they're called, for this game, and then we can look at all these other rooms, and then we'll talk to the rest of the people. So, apparently this is my room. Pretty nice looking. Moby Dick. Pen and tablet. Exotic Bob. Nicholas Nickleby. got a bed, a bench. Chrono Mark watch case. Hey, storage. Whoop whoop. So, got storage here. We're gonna go ahead and put the rib shake up. We'll keep that. Put the mouse drum up. Um, okay, we'll keep these for now. Spacesuits, we got our spacesuit. Might have to put that one on, but I don't know yet. As for apparel, we can put all of our apparel in here that we're not using. And our resources are here. Let me save.
An hour.
An hour? Did it hurt?
No.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
Like it?
Yeah. So the next time I make it, then I will
A little what?
longer.
A little longer?
Yeah.
I'm streaming. So my daughter got her nails did as a late birthday present.
Months ago.
Can you see it? They're marble.
Grandma was like, no, Brittany was like, you're gonna have prettier nails than me. I'm like, I know.
What?
Brittany was like, and Grandma was like, they're so pretty.
Oh, I think that is good. All right. We can leave that in our storage there. I'm sure we'll be coming back and forth here. So what rooms can we go in? Inaccessible. Somebody owns this bed. Oops. Now how do I sneak? Oops. Well. Alright. There we go. Because some of these rooms are dark. There's an office. Oh, that's supposed to be like a storage room. The kids are going crazy upstairs. What is this? Staple gun? What the hell? What's in this room? Hey. I don't think they're gonna let me access. This bed should be owned. Taking the digipick. You never have too many of those. Okay, so that's my room. So the common room is on one. So this is the common room. Apparently where we have meetings or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the we can do that here. And then this is the loud person's room. That's what I'll call them. Well, that's fun. Visit the Apollo Inn. So that gave me a quest. So maybe books are important. We can open this door.
There's no doctor.
Alright, you gonna take a nap before work? Pharmaceutical lab. Vials. Huh. Let's see here. Pharmaceutical lab. I can make a bandage, so we'll make one. Bathroom. Credit stick. Report on Constellation. Jamal's diary.
It has been determined that for the long-term health of our relation,
He ways to get to this room. Yeah, I told him that you would probably need to take a little bit of a nap if you hadn't got the chance already. Here's a cooking station. We can make our own food, so that's cool. Is this an actual? No, okay. I didn't know if it was like a mini game you could play or something. Sir Livingston's journal. Oh. All right. Plenty of stuff here I could take to sell if I need money. um, so that was those rooms upstairs. So that takes us there to outside. That takes us outside. What? Hello. Okay, here's the weapon switch. I'm assuming what's it got on it right now? It's got the standard barrel. Put the long barrel on. Actually, that one's almost out of bullets. So one portion. We'll go ahead and start with the Eon. $70.9. Hmm. Okay, we're just gonna put the compensator on it for now. 'Cause I think that's one thing I had to do is do something with the workbench. Spacesuit workbench. Uh, let's see here. Do I have anything I can put on here? Uh, okay, I'm gonna put look in there for now. What's this? Industrial workbench. Industrial workbench allows you to create basic manufactured components, which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. The raw resources used for manufacturing components can be acquired from planets and moons by starting an outpost and settling up resource extractors. More advanced manufactured components can be created from fabricators at an outpost. We're going to do one frame just so we can have done it. That's the mission board. We are looking for an experienced explorer to locate a planet with charred ecosystem in the Lunara system. This may require surveying multiple planets within the system. We are looking for an experienced explorer looking for stuff. Where a mission to locate planet trait is the most challenging survey mission. You will need to search the entire solar system for a planet that has the target trait. Locate planets in the target system that have traits. This is indicated at the bottom of the planet's info card on the star map. Unsurveyed planets will have unknown traits. I should have read that. We're going to accept them all because why not? Cooking, we already knew we couldn't do. Pharmaceutical. Well, this is like got it all right here. Research lab. Oh, okay. Right. Let's do that. Alright. Food and drink. Do I have any of this? Yes, apparently I need to keep food. Manufacturing. Decoration. Oh, we got robots. Okay. We got robots done. Helmet mods. And weaponry. We already did that. Alright. So, activities. Visit the talk to bartender at viewport. Faction made. Alright. So, nope, I don't have skill points. Alright. So, that's all the thingies here. I still got more people to talk to and more places to explore. We're going to stop right here for a minute. I'm going to take a brief intermission, go talk to the wife before she goes to bed, and then I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, before we do anything, I want to do. Let me see if we can go to this yet or not yet. Is it here? There we go. Achievement. So there's 50 achievements. We won't show the hidden ones, but we will uh, show the ones that it shows. So we already got Join Constellation, Inner Space for the first time. That was for all into the Starfield. This one's complete Into the Unknown. Complete all that money can buy. Complete Further Into the Unknown. High Price to Pay. Into Their Footsteps. Or In Their Footsteps. Entangled. This is just missions unearthed. One Giant Leap. Supra et Ultra. Join the UC Vanguard. The Devils You Know. Complete the Legacy Forged. Deputized. Surgical Strike. The Hammer Falls. Back to the Grind. Guilty Parties. Executive Level. Rook Meets King. The Best There Is. Legacy's End. Home Sweet Home. That's building an outpost. Shipping Magnet. Connect 5 outposts with cargo links. Industrialist. Produce 500 total resources from outpost. Chief Engineers modify a ship. Stellar Cartography. The Stars My Destination. Let's visit all star systems. The Stellar Cartography's Visit 20. Boots on the ground. Land on a planet. Fixer. Complete 30 activities. Privateer. Complete 30 terminal or miscellaneous missions. Life begets life. Gather 500 organic resources. Rock collection. Gather 500 inorganic resources. Cyber jockey. Bypass 50 digital locks. Jacked in. Access 50 computers. Soldier of Fortune. Mod 50 weapons. Replicator. Craft 100 items. The family you choose. Recruit 10 separate companions. Star-crossed. Reach maximum relationship level with a companion. War of Angels. Collect 20 quantum essence. Fleet commander. Collect 10 ships. Thirst for knowledge. Read 20 skill magazines. Dark matter. Eliminate 100 human enemies. Another bug hunt. Eliminate 300 creatures. I use them for smuggling. Successful smuggled contraband. Successfully. Best off. Reach level 5. Traveler. Reach level 10. Elite. Reach level 25. Space opera. Reach level 50. Reach for the stars. Reach level 100. Well then. Alright. So that's the achievement side. So, we're going to take a look at the rest of our area here. See, I wonder. Okay. Bathroom. See now, vacuum tape. Let's see here. Let's see, go to the inventory. Alright, so yeah, I can't break that down or anything, I guess, apparently. That goes to the well. We will go there for now. More store. Best believe when I get Master Lock, I'll be coming back for you, bad boy. Alright. That's that area.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Do you miss Barrett?
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
I'll be right back, guys.
I will continue to await your further input, Captain. No anomalous neurological activity detected. Is everything all right?
Alright. Kid breakdown. Sorry, guys. Glad you take your job seriously.
My methods of achieving my primary goals are dictated solely by my programming and are not subject to the same whims as humans. Even if I wished it, I could not approach it any other way. Also, I am incapable of wishing.
Outpost development. What do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
What kind of advanced structures could I build?
The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
How do I know if a planet has the resources I
A
need?
planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce.
Sounds useful. I'll try that next time I touch down on a planet.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo. Captain Bentley, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Manage your crew, review and change your assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills, which enhance your ship or outpost. Ah,
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as effective as possible and be aware
I
of
talk to
the
you,
effects.
Mateo.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
If it meant something, I didn't understand it.
Okay, that's alright. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Alright.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Okay.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
How well known is
I
Constellation?
don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Ready?
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Do people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
What do I get out of this anyway? Does Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Got it. Yeah, man, until we get the artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we? We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
How did you know there was an artifact on Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
Yeah, might have asked you some personal questions?
Sure, go ahead.
What do you consider your areas of expertise?
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Is there anything you have to do for fun besides exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Do you have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
That's all for now.
Oh, okay then. Have something for me?
I'll take that.
Bye
Go.
for now.
Bye for now. You're coming with us.
Greetings, Captain.
Aren't you coming?
It's you and me from here out. Okay.
Alright, I'll go ahead and go out the door then.
Good day, Captain.
Um, about my mortgage. Unknown, unknown. Where is so much, so much, so much. Is there like an area map? Like, oh wait, there we go. I think I just seen it. Surface map. Okay, I don't know. I give up. I need to find out about my bank, or my loan apparently too. Is that in the quest? Which one do I got? No, nowhere near enough to pay that. Screw it. We're gonna. I need to do that. I'm already there. Oh, I don't freaking know. I think that's the main story there. I don't know.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Now, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
Just a starship captain seeing what New Answers has to offer.
Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
You're buttering me up pretty thick.
So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, the fee you get will be huge.
How many credits are we talking about?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
What's so difficult with that?
If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big. Like really big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups.
Tell me about the market then.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
How do I get him to pay?
You may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their gal bank agreements.
What happens if he dies?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Gal Bank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated. We'd have put a tracker on him.
Coming out of the blanket underneath my mufflers.
Well, I mean, yes, we're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Let's collect some
I'll
debt.
send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly constellation-worthy pastime, but I'll follow your lead.
I hate to end on this note, but, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you. Good luck out there. I mean it. We have to try. Every time someone skips out, those credits just don't go away. And those are credits that could have been a loan for a mom and pop trying to start a hydroponic farm. Or they could take a bite out of our share prices. I mean, all sorts of retirement funds pay out a little less. Now, I know it seems, well, hopeless, but what we do matters. Absolutely. Gal Bank makes civilization possible. We make sure that our reputation is flawless, so people can depend on us to invest for their future, save up for a new apartment, or just buy some groceries. True, collections isn't the most glamorous part of the bank, but we all serve our part.
I'll talk to you about my house on this.
Right, small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos Extractors negotiated a very fine loan for you. There are weekly payments, but if you miss a payment, no big deal. It's a pay-as-you-go type of affair. But I think we'd all be happier if you dealt with the mortgage one way or the other.
So if I miss a payment, it's alright.
I mean, you won't be let into your house without paying, but no ding to your record if you let the property sit. Honestly, it's almost like a locked-in rental. Pretty standard for some mining outfits. Certainly. So there are two ways to take care of a loan for good. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, then the house is yours, free and clear, and you are one very happy new homeowner. The other option, less ideal, is just walk away and we foreclose on the property.
I need some time to think.
Absolutely. Take all the time you need. Together we can really make a difference. Certainly. So there are two ways to take care. One's easy. Just pay off. The other option. That is a chunk of change, to be sure. But we don't do partial payments. Sorry, it's in the contract. If you get the money, though, we're happy to settle the mortgage for good. You have a good day.
We're going to go talk to Stairs contact.
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Coming, Slowpoke.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, Chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Maybe later. We have constellation businesses.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
What's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Maybe we should check below the surface for specimens.
Oh. Alpha Centauri. Jump again.
scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
There's Earth. Get up. Research, navigations. Alright.
Hello.
Different space,
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Yes. Sorry.
Someone there?
There's leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
There are no other surprises?
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Guys, I think I'm gonna end it there. Kids are getting restless. I need to go check them out. Have a good one, guys.